Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. This is going to be, I'm Priscilla Bernstein, the Soul Alignment Specialist, and this is going to be a little video not only about the energies that we are stepping into in October or in November now that we're here. I'm a little behind on this because I was traveling and getting ready to travel for the next month. But I'm down here in Tulum, and what has been coming through and the message that I got yesterday, which was really beautiful, was it was on a sign that I saw, and it said, if you want to know where your heart lies, pay attention or take note of where your mind wanders to. So when you are in contemplation, in quiet moments, when you've checked out a little bit from what you're doing in your mind, take note of where your mind goes. And as you do this, notice how often it goes to certain things. And this is a good indication of where your heart lies. So the soul speaks to you through your heart. And our heart is our compass. It's like our internal compass. And our bodies act as a barometer. And so when we use these two in tandem together, we're using our internal navigation system. And using your internal navigation system is the number one best thing you can do, because your body never lies. So pay attention to what you're feeling when you're around certain people. Pay attention to what you're feeling when you're doing certain things. Pay attention to the way that you feel in the morning before you're going to work. And take note of what's happening in your body. Take note of what happens in your heart when you think about these things that you're about to engage in, and the things that you're about to accomplish in your day. If it feels heavy, if it feels dense, if it feels weighted, and you constrict inside in some way, shape, or form, whether it's in your heart or your gut, or you feel like you just can't do it anymore, if you're at a place like that, really take note of where your mind goes when you drift off into thought. And that will be your indicator of where your heart is actually lying. So if you're constantly thinking about being outdoors, your soul is calling for you to go outdoors for a reason, whether it's to ground energy, whether it's to connect to nature, whether it's to meet somebody, if you're being called to a certain place. Pay attention to those pings, pay attention to those stirrings, those internal stirrings, and ask for guidance, ask for help, ask what's next, ask where you're wanting to be led. Every day is a journey, and every day is new, and every day should actually be different. If you're on a routine or a schedule that is the exact same every day, chances are you're not living in alignment with what your soul wants, because the soul and spirit work in such divinely beautiful ways that it's always fluid, it's always flowing, there's always something different happening, and you'll never be asked to go to the same place over and over and over and over again. You'll be directed towards other places, you'll be directed to new experiences, you'll be directed and engaged with new people. So pay attention to what your heart is saying, and pay attention to what your body is saying. And then ask for guidance, and then take this inspired action. When you feel inspired to take action, when you feel something come over you that's pulling you towards something, take that action. Try not to think too much about it. That's when we get in our own way. But this November, as we went through Halloween, Samhain, and the the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, on the 1st. So on the 31st and the 1st, the veil was thinnest between worlds, between our physical world and between our the ethereal realm. And tons of spirits were engaging with us. We have been helped so much this year. It is not even funny. We have been supported so deeply and so purely by the spiritual realm, and now it's happening even more. We opened this portal at the end of summer, and from then things have just been accelerating. And so as we move further into November, not only right now are we in Mercury retrograde, so we're being asked to work on our communication, not only in our interpersonal relationships, but with people, with ourselves, with spirit. We're being asked to really get clear on our communication, to follow what our heart wants. And we're being pushed, like literally everything in the universe is pushing us towards what it is that our soul purpose is. And we are being guided towards this every day. So pay attention to what you're getting, what pings you're getting, what messages you're getting. Pay attention to your thoughts. Take note of where you're being told to go, what you're being called to, where your mind wanders to, and then start asking questions of how you can get there. Start asking questions of how you can be supported and what is possible. And if you want support, I'm actually starting a beta program, and I have 5 spots left. 5. I'm starting a beta program on 11/11, and it'll go till 11/22. So this is going to be more of an intensive. It's going to be 2 weeks of 4 back-to-back sessions with me, and it's over a $600 value for $333. And it just so happens to be divinely timed to start on Monday 11/11, and it ends on Friday 11/22. So it made sense to just do it at 333 because we have the 2 1s, the 2 2s, and now 3 3s. So get on that if you are feeling the call to do it. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because I think so many of us are being asked to play bigger. So many of us are being pushed towards our soul purpose, but so many of us still have a lot of hang-ups, a lot of blockages, a lot of fears coming up, and we're trying to work through them. So this will help you not only clear the fears and clear the blocks, but it will also help amplify you and activate you and push you towards whatever those dreams are, whatever you're being called to. And so I really am doing this ultimately to help you have a really powerful and big end to 2019. This will be ultimately the last 6 weeks. When you're done, you'll be amplified for a big end in the last 6 weeks of 2019. So if this resonates with you, if you're getting that ping and that pull to really play big and really play full out and get in gear, get your ass in gear, then jump on board. I have 5 spots left. There's only room for 10. We already have 5 filled. So please, I'll put the link below if it's something that you're resonating with. If you have any questions, hit me up. And this November, just know that it's kind of not an all or nothing, but the more you say yes and the more you engage and the more that you shift towards the things that your soul is calling for, the more supported you're going to be, the more amplified you're going to be, the more blessings you're going to receive. So it's a win-win. So it's kind of like if you jump all in, you're going to get what you're wanting. So jump all in with me. Come on, let's do it. I love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a wonderful November, and I'd love to see you on 11/11. I'd love to have you join us, but if it's not for you right now, that's cool too. Keep watching. I will engage with you guys soon. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ciao, babes.